So I was out here doing work on the Justy here, Subaru Justy. Some of you might remember that name. And I figured I might as well do a video of how I patch my panels. And right now I'm patching the wheel well up. It's got quite a few holes in it. And this is a simple do-it-yourself, do-at-home patch job. And yeah, it's basically just use what you got. And what I'm using is, get a focus on it here, I'm using aluminum flashing with sheet metal screws. And what I patch it with is this asphalt cement, plastic roof cement, or either or. But I think plastic roof cement would be better. Or is it the same stuff? I couldn't figure it out. I have a can of plastic roof cement, and I have a can of this all-purpose, or all-weather asphalt cement for roofs, is what it says. And sure, it takes 60 to 90 days to dry, but what you do is you pack it in the holes, and then you, well, I guess you'd start with first fitting your piece of aluminum flashing. You can use sheet metal, and you can also use rivets besides the screws. And I'll show you an example of that in a moment. It was done years and years and years ago. That's where I got the idea from. But basically you fit your piece of aluminum, you know, tap it out with a hammer. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, this is a mid-90s jalopy here, so it doesn't really matter. Then you fit it over, you drill the holes, you know, whatever size you need for a drill bit. I broke my drill bit right now, but that's something you have to be careful with. You have to be careful with what you're drilling through too. I don't know if there might be wires or something in these rockers, like down here or what, but basically you drill it, you pre-fit it, you screw it on, make sure everything fits nicely, and then you pack it with the roof cement, and you place it over it again and tighten your screws, and there you go. And that'll last you for a while. And what it does is you make sure when you're packing, especially hollow areas like this, make sure that you're packing it like off to the sides and all around in there, just filling the entire cavity full of roof cement, and that will prevent rust, trust me. And then maybe after you're done, you might want to look around, and, you know, that's what I'm going to do in a moment here, is look around and see what needs to be painted so I don't have any more of these holes. Because eventually, you know, aluminum flashing isn't going to hold my car together. So if the rigidity decides to stop working, yeah, basically I don't want my car to fall apart with rust. And as far as inspections go, make sure your guy you're getting your car inspected from is pretty lenient. I don't think there'd be any problem with this, as long as there's no exhaust fumes going into the passenger compartment. That's how it is in the state of Maine. You know, no rust holes that go straight through the passenger compartment. Then it should be fine. But here, I'll take you over to the other example, and this one is a bit interesting, and my dad did this years ago, and he did it like an airplane. It's much cleaner than what I'm doing. As you can see, that's how it could look. And that's all, I mean, that's all painted, I think it was. And behind that is plastic roof cement. And of course this thing's a little, it got cancer and caught it too late. But you got it here on the rear, and that's rivets, like I said, just riveted on. And as you can see, it's pretty much done. All around the tail light was done. You can see the plastic roof cement there, kind of drying out over the years. And all around here, well, entire rear quarter done, and down here was patched, and he folded the sheet metal is what he used on this, so he folded it over, galvanized. Maybe not in that area. But yeah.